All aboard! This is your conductor speaking. Welcome aboard the Polar Express. Seems that you have arrived in the perfect month, on the perfect day, for the perfect moment to be aboard this train. For the journey you are about to take was designed especially for you to learn something. As you boarded the Polar Express today, your golden ticket was stamped with something special that was chosen just for you. By the end of your journey, it will mean something to you, something you must carry with you after the journey is complete. See, one thing about trains, it doesn't matter where they're going. What matters is deciding to get on. I have just given the all clear for our journey to begin. Well, are you coming? Well, come on now, come on. I have a schedule to keep. I repeat, are you coming?
Are you coming? Yeah. Oh, guys, a little louder. Are you coming?
Yeah!
Thank you guys so much for coming aboard the Polar Express today. We just want to remind you to stay seated at all times and also to keep the aisles clear as we will be utilizing them during the performance. Thank you so much.
Unless you moved it.
Tickets, please. Please, get your tickets ready.
Golden tickets high in the air, everyone. Tickets in the air, and follow me.
My name is Kendall.
And your name? Anna. What's your name? Mackenzie. Well, golden stone for Mackenzie. Woo! And your name? Uh-oh.
Lindsay.
And your name? Quinn. Please? Golden snow. And what's your name? Dave. Dave. Golden snow for Davey. And your name? My name is Peter. Peter. Golden snow for you, Peter. Woo! Thank you very much. No problem.
Tickets up! Let me see those golden tickets nice and high, please.
Golden up for you. And your name?
Wave them up in the air, nice and high for me, please.
Golden up for you, Caroline. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah?
See it advertised. It's a simple fact we stand. Sometimes we let
Guys, what's going on?
Why have we stopped? This train is on a very tight schedule. There can be no Christmas without the Polar
No
Express arriving on
Christmas.
time. Wait a minute. What in the blazes is that on the track? Caribou crossing.
Caribou?
What in the name of Mike? Oh, I make it out to be at least 1,000, maybe even 1,000,000. Oh, this is some serious jelly.
You see
We are in a
Does
jam.
anyone see any
A tight
caribou out their
spot.
window?
Fever!
Ian, you see something out your window?
Caribou!
Wow!
No, I don't see any either.
I don't see any.
Charlie,
I saw some deer. Well, you gotta get going.
deer?
I did.
Close enough. We'll
Yep,
take
right
that.
out this side of the train.
Problem solved.
Will, very
All
good.
ahead!
Wow! They saw caribou.
Hello, everyone, and once again, welcome aboard the Polar Express. We'd like to take a moment and introduce ourselves. My name's Kaylee.
My name's Laura.
And my name's Andrew.
And on the count of 3, we would love to know all of your names. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was great, but Kaylee, I definitely think there was more energy from the passengers in my half of the car.
I'm not sure about that. I'd say the passengers on my half are more excited.
Oh, really? Let's see. On the count of 3, I want all of the passengers in my half of the car to shout your name. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pretty good.
That was pretty good. But I think we can beat that. Passengers on my half ready? On the count of 3, shout your name. 1, 2, 3.
Those are some of my favorite names. We have some really excited people on board the Arctic Circle car today.
So, you may be wondering why our car is called the Arctic Circle.
I know, because we are going to the North Pole, and we have to go through the Arctic Circle to get there.
That's right, the Arctic Circle is an imaginary circle around the Earth about 3/4 of the way from the equator to the North
I
Pole.
can't wait till we get to the North Pole. Did you know when you're standing on top of the North Pole, any direction you point to is south? So this is south, this is south, this is south, this is south, 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 south. And guess which way that is?
South?
South. Right, south.
Also, at the North Pole during the summer, the sun is always up. The sun rises in March and sets in September.
That's a really long day. I hope it's not a school day.
Me
There's something else that makes the North Pole very special.
I know. Someone really cool lives there. I mean, he is so cool that the ice cubes are jealous. You know who I mean, right?
Speaking of this cool person, passengers, we have checklists from the conductor with a few questions for all of you. So raise your hand high if the answer is yes to any of the following questions. Question 1. How many of you plan to get your picture taken with Santa this year? So many!
5?
5, 10, 10. Question 2. How many of you have written a letter to Santa? 4, 6, 6. And question 3. How many of you plan to put out milk and cookies for Santa?
Let me see those hands.
Everyone.
There we go. Okay, 12.
20, 30. Very interesting. I'll be sure to include that in my report. And once again, passengers, welcome aboard the Polar Express. Okay, guys, now we're going to sing one of our very favorite holiday songs.
I
for
love this
you.
song.
the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stockings, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinning. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So slide down the chimney, put up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now.
Okay, passengers of the Arctic Circle, we are going to the North Pole.
Yeah, we are.
So I want to practice our wave for Santa Claus. So we're going to go all the way down the car. Here we go. You're going to just wave, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Great job!
For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinning. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry.
Okay, I want to try that again. So now we're going to go all the way back and come all the way back forward. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here we go! Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinning. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now. We need a little Christmas now.
Welcome aboard, young man. We've been expecting you. You have? Is this you? Yes! Well then, good thing you decided to climb aboard. Ticket, please. I'm not sure I have a ticket. Try your pocket. There's nothing in this pocket. There's a hole in it. Try your other pocket. Thank you, sir. This stamp! It looks like a letter. What does it mean? Nothing I need to know. Take your seat, young man.
Hello there, everyone! Now, how many of yous can seize me? Raise your hands if you can seize me. Well, maybe some of you can and some of you can't, but one thing is for sure. Seeing is believing, am I right? Sure I am. Seeing is believing, but sometimes the most real things in the world are the things we can't see. No, but where's my manners? For those of you who can seize me, allow me to introduce myself. I am the proud owner of this train. It's like I'm the king of the train, the king of the Polar Express, so I hops aboard this rattler anytime I feels like it. And I like to meet the Polex passengers because I'm very curious to see those golden tickets of yours, if you don't mind. For those of you who has a golden ticket, hold them up in the air for me. Hold them up high.
Chocolate! Oh, we got it! So we got it! Yo, we got it! Hot chocolate! Here we only got one rule. Never ever let it cool. Keep it cooking in the pot. We got hot chocolate! Oh, we got it! Hey, we got it! Say, we got it! Hot chocolate! Oh, we got it! So we got it. Yo, we got it. Hot chocolate. Here we only got one rule.
Here we only got one rule.
Never, ever let it cool.
Never ever let it cool.
Keep it cooking in the hot. So you got hot chocolate.
Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, oh, we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, oh, we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, oh, we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it.
Here we only got one rule. Here we only got one rule. Never, ever let it cool. Never, ever let it cool. Keep it cooking in the hot. So you got hot chocolate. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, oh, we got it. Hot, hot, there we got it. Hot, hot, oh, we got it.
Birthday girl. Your name again, Mom? What's your name? Caroline. And you're Olivia, right? Perfect. You're so welcome. Hot chocolate. Do you guys just want two? Or I mean, would you want one? Is good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You're welcome. Maybe you want one? You want to share with us? You don't want one? You guys are good?
It is.
Caroline. Yeah. You're welcome. Two cookies here. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Everybody's back to the How's your hot chocolate, guys?
Good.
You know, it always reminds me of a melted chocolate bar. Okay, now I have a question for everyone. Does anyone know what kind of train this is? Shout it out if you know.
Former Morristown Erie.
The Polar Express,
I know what kind of train this is. It's a Baldwin 284 S3 Class C locomotive. Built in 1931 at Baldwin Locomotive Works. It weighs 456,000 pounds and has one unpowered leading axle, followed by 4 powered and coupled driving axles and 2 trailing axles, then a mountain and a bogie.
Andrew is such a know-it-all, and he is right. It is all of those things, but
Well, that's good.
Wondering what a bogie is? It's It's a framework for carrying wheels. This train has 14 bogies.
This train, as someone in the back just shouted out, is a magic train!
Right.
Thank you!
It's also a magic train!
And aboard a magic train, a lot of magical things can happen.
Like, you can have hot chocolate and sugar cookies. My favorite cookie, which was invented in 1752 in North Epic County, Pennsylvania.
So keep your eyes and ears open, because you never know what may happen tonight aboard the Polar Express.
Also known as the magic train.
Or what special people you might meet.
Now you talked about me.
Or what you might learn.
Even me, because I already know a lot of things.
Even you.
Well, surprisingly, there is one thing I don't know. Does everyone have something stamped on his or her ticket? Because I do.
Everyone has something stamped on their ticket that I think was chosen just for them.
Well, mine looks like it says L-E.
Ooh.
And I have no idea what L-E stands for. What is stamped on your ticket?
By the end of our journey today, everyone should know what their stamp means.
Ooh, on the magic train.
That's right. And speaking of magic, can anyone tell me the name of the big guy that lives at the North Pole?
Ooh,
Anyone? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. How about you tell us? Tell us your name, nice and loud. Your name. Did you say your name?
It's Claire.
What is it?
Claire.
Claire, let's hear it from Claire. All right, say the name of the big guy. That's right, Santa. Now, Claire, can you tell us what Santa says?
Ho, ho, ho.
That's right, ho, ho, ho.
Hey,
I knew
Laura.
that.
Laura, I have Anthony here who also got the right answer and also knows what Santa says. Okay, Anthony, give us a nice loud ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
Oh yeah, Anthony? Well, ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, Claire. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho. Okay, they win.
That's great. I think we
win.
have our winners and an extra cookie for Claire over here.
And an extra cookie for Anthony. Let's hear it for Claire and Anthony, our honorary Santa.
Ooh, amazing. And now can we all say ho 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 together? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ho ho ho. That was so great. Aren't they so great at doing ho ho ho?
Say, these were some pretty good impressions. But let me ask you something. What exactly is your persuasion on the big man, since you brought him up? Yous all sounded like him, but do you really believe?
I want to believe, but
Ah, yes, you. Would you mind repeating that?
I said I want to believe, but
But the things we can't see.
wait! Can you tell me about my ticket?
What about it?
There's something stamped on it.
Let me see here. Ah, yes. It looks like a letter to me.
What does it mean?
Nothing I need to know. Let me ask you something, kid. What do you hear?
I don't hear anything.
Let me ask all of yous. All of yous who can seize me. Raise your hands if you can hear something. Nobody hears nothing. Well, I'd hold on tight to those golden tickets if I was you. This is your crucial year.
Young man, why aren't you in your seat?
I was just talking to the king of the Polar Express.
I'm sorry, who?
That guy's right there.
I don't see anyone.
He's right there. He's pretending to be Santa Claus.
I don't see anyone. I don't hear anything. Young man, I think you should come with me and return to your seat.
Look what I found! The Polar Express!
On Christmas Eve, many years ago, I lay quietly in my bed. I did not rustle the sheets. I breathed slowly and silently. I was listening for a sound. A sound a friend had told me I'd never hear. The ringing bells of Santa's sleigh. There is no Santa, my friend had insisted, but I knew he was wrong. Late that night, I did hear sounds, though not of ringing bells. From outside came the sounds of hissing steam and squeaking metal. I looked through my window and saw a train. standing perfectly still in front of my house. It was wrapped in an apron of steam. Snowflakes fell lightly around it. A conductor stood at the open door of one of the cars. He took a large pocket watch from his vest, then looked up at my window. I put on my slippers and robe. I tiptoed downstairs and out the door. "All aboard!" the conductor cried out. I ran up to him. "Well," he said, "are you coming?" "Where?" I asked. "Why, to the North Pole, of course," was his answer. "This is the Polar Express." I took his outstretched hand, and he pulled me aboard. The train was filled with other children, all in their pajamas and nightgowns. We sang Christmas carols and ate candies with mix as white as snow. We drank hot cocoa as thick and rich as melted chocolate bars. Outside, the lights of towns and villages flickered in the distance as the Polar Express raced northward. Soon, there were no more lights to be seen. We traveled through cold, dark forests where lean wolves roamed and white-tailed rabbits hid from our train as it thundered through the quiet wilderness. We climbed mountains so high it seemed as if we would scrape the moon, but the Polar Express never slowed down. Faster and faster we ran along, rolling over peaks and through valleys like a car on a roller coaster. The mountains turned into hills, the hills to snow-covered plains. We crossed a barren desert of ice, the great polar ice cap. Lights appeared in the distance. They looked like the lights of a strange ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea. "There," said the conductor, "is the North Pole."
This is my favorite story, and I can't wait to finish it. Now, my favorite part of the story is definitely the wolves. So I want to hear your best wolf howl on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that was really good.
That was really good.
Okay, now does anyone else have a favorite part of the story that they want to share? Oh, I have Olivia right here. The wolves. Olivia's with you, Andrew. She likes the wolves.
I like the wolves.
Anyone else? Anyone else want to share?
Laura, what's your favorite part?
You know, my favorite part is when they go over the roller coaster. And it's like, they go to the mountains and it's like a roller coaster, you know? Hey, Ian.
Oh, I have one over here.
The locomotive. What a fancy word.
Passengers, passengers, do you hear that music? Do you know what that means? It means we're about to arrive at the North Pole.
Yeah!
Now I want everyone on this side of the train to slowly and safely move over to this side of the train so we can all see the North Pole. This is my favorite part. Come on. Come on. Look out the window.
Come on, guys. Now, if anyone sees anything that might be the North Pole, shout it out and let us know because, guys, we are almost there.
I see elf cars.
Hi, elf
Hi,
cars.
elf cars. Wave to the elf cars.
Wave hi.
Now, the elves are busy packing Santa's sleigh, but they love when you blow kisses and wave at them. So if you see any of our elf friends, make sure you wave big to them.
Wave big. Woo. Does anyone see anything?
I don't.
I don't either. Ian, you see something? Wow, what do you see? Elves? Ian, what? No way. I think he's right. We're getting close.
I think we're really, really close.
No way. Some trees.
I see it, I see it, I see it.
I see it, guys. We're here. We're at the North Pole. Yay! Say hi. Guys, look, they're holding presents. All right, it's your big solo.
That was awesome rocking.
Well, did anyone see Santa?
No.
I didn't either.
Well, it sure looks like his sleigh was packed and ready to go. So So my guess is that he is leaving very, very, very soon.
Does that mean he'll arrive very soon?
Well, you know, it is a magic train.
Hey, can we finish my favorite story now? I want to hear more about the North Pole now that we've already seen it.
That's a great idea. Back to the story of the Polar Express.
It really is my favorite story. Look at my favorite story.
The North Pole. It was a huge city standing alone at the top of the world, filled with factories where every Christmas toy was made. At first, we saw no elves. They are gathering at the center of the city, the conductor told us. That is where Santa will give the first gift of Christmas. Who receives the first gift? We all asked. The conductor answered, "He will choose one of you." "Look!" shouted one of the children. "The elves!" Outside, we saw hundreds of elves. As our train drew closer to the center of the North Pole, we slowed to a crawl. So crowded were the streets with Santa's helpers. When the Polar Express could go no farther, we stopped. And the conductor led us outside. We pressed through the crowd to the edge of a large open circle. In front of us stood Santa's sleigh. The reindeer were excited. They pranced and paced, ringing the silver sleigh bells that hung from their harnesses. It was a magical sound, like nothing I'd ever heard. Across the circle, the elves moved apart, and Santa Claus appeared. The elves cheered wildly. He marched over to us and, pointing to me, said, "Let's have this fellow here." He jumped into his sleigh. The conductor handed me up. I sat on Santa's knee and he asked, "Now, what would you like for Christmas?" I knew that I could have any gift I could imagine. But the thing I wanted most for Christmas was not inside Santa's giant bag. What I wanted more than anything was one silver bell from Santa's sleigh. When I asked, Santa smiled. Then he gave me a hug and told an elf to cut a bell from a reindeer's harness. The elf tossed it up to Santa. He stood, holding the bell high above him, and called out, "The first gift of Christmas!" A clock struck midnight as the elves roared their approval. Santa handed the bell to me, and I put it in my bathrobe pocket. The conductor helped me down from the sleigh. Santa shouted out the reindeers' names and cracked his whip. His team charged forward and climbed into the air. Santa circled once above us, then disappeared into the cold, dark, polar sky. As soon as we were back inside the Polar Express, the other children asked to see the bell. I reached into my pocket, but the only thing I felt was a hole. I had lost the silver bell from Santa Claus's sleigh. "Let's hurry outside and look for it," one of the children said. But the train gave a sudden lurch and started moving. We were on our way home. It broke my heart to lose the bell. When the train reached my house, I sadly left the other children. I stood at my doorway and waved goodbye. The conductor said something from the moving train, but I couldn't hear him. "What?" I yelled out. He cupped his hands around his mouth. "Merry Christmas!" he shouted. The Polar Express let out a loud blast from its whistle and sped away. On Christmas morning, my little sister Sarah and I opened our presents. When it looked as if everything had been unwrapped, Sarah found one last small box behind the tree. It had my name on it. Inside was the silver bell. There was a note. "Found this on the seat of my sleigh. Fix that hole in your pocket." Signed, Mr. C. I shook the bell. It made the most beautiful sound my sister and I had ever heard. But my mother said, "Oh, that's too bad." "Yes," said my father. "It's broken." When I'd shaken the bell, my parents had not heard a sound. At one time, most of my friends could hear the bell, but as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found one Christmas that she could no longer hear its sweet sound. Though I've grown old, the bell still rings for me, as it does for all who truly believe.
Story made me think of another story that I love. So I'm going to give you clues and you guess the story I'm talking about. Ready? Here are the characters. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and then someone with such a special nose, you could even say it glows. Who is it? Rudolph! Yes, Rudolph!
Hey, not only is Rudolph a story, but it's also a song, which I think we should sing, but we're going to need your help. So raise your hand if you want to come up here and help us out with Rudolph. Andrew is going to choose some of you to be our Rudolphs.
You want to be a Rudolph?
Raise your hands, guys.
Wait, do you want to be a Rudolph?
That was one place that was good. Got up and did
Totally fine, Maggie.
Oh, come on up, Ian. Come on up. Now, don't worry, parents. We will go up and down the aisle so everyone will get an amazing photo.
Okay. Yeah. Come on up. Hello. Come on up, Ian. Odin, Ian. Come on up, guys. Our friends in the matching pajamas. Come on up, guys, all the way to the front. Come on up, Odin.
Well, let's introduce our Rudolphs. Anthony.
Anthony.
Sophia.
Sophia.
Ian.
Odin. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Okay, guys, we're gonna play Follow the Leader with Andrew. Go ahead, follow Andrew.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. As he never comes around, I think of him when Christmas comes to town.
The best time of the year, when everyone comes home with all this Christmas cheer. It's hard to be alone, putting up the Christmas tree with friends who come around. It's so much fun when Christmas comes to town.
Presents for the children, wrapped in red and green. All the things I've heard about but never really seen. No one will be sleeping on the night of Christmas Eve, hoping Santa's on his way. Presents for the children, wrapped in red and green.
All the things I've heard about but never really seen.
No one will be sleeping on the night of Christmas Eve,
Hoping Santa's on his way.
When Santa's sleigh bells ring, I listen all around. The herald angels sing, I never hear a sound. But all the dreams of children once lost will all be found. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town. That's all I want when Christmas comes to town.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Laura.
Merry Christmas, Andrew.
Merry Christmas, Kaylee.
Merry Christmas, Andrew.
Merry Christmas, Kaylee.
Merry Christmas, Laura.
And Merry Christmas to all of you.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, now I have a very important question. Who knows what they're asking Santa for Christmas?
Oh, I know exactly what I'm asking.
Oh, right. Do you want to tell us?
I do indeed.
I don't know.
A railroad scanner to keep track of all the trains in the New Jersey, New York area.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. I hope we're on that
Over
list.
here.
A blue sheep.
I have Olivia. She wants a choo-choo train too.
Choo-choo train.
Cool. And
How
who
about anyone
else?
else?
I have Charlie.
A Nintendo PlayStation.
A Nintendo PlayStation.
Anyone over
Do you want to
here?
share her? A
Anyone in the
roller
front?
skate. Do you want to share
Anyone
her?
in the front? Do you know what you want for Christmas?
A Cinderella
Adults too. I know
doll.
you have your Christmas list.
I know.
I want this rail car for Christmas.
Attention, attention. We are approaching Glacier Gulch,
It's a choo-choo
which has
train.
the steepest downhill grade in the world. So I would advise everyone to hold on. What was that? Jiminy Christmas! It seems that something or someone has landed on the roof of this train. I'm off to the roof to investigate.
Attention, please. Attention, Polar Express passengers. Someone very special has arrived to meet you.
Ho, ho, ho! The first gift of Christmas. This bell is a wonderful symbol of the true spirit of Christmas, as am I. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Better keep that in a safe place. Just remember, the true spirit of Christmas lies in your hearts for all who truly believe.
How are you?
Hi.
That makes Santa very happy. Merry Christmas. Santa likes chocolate chip cookies. Santa's not taking any chance. Merry
Hi,
You having fun? That makes Santa very happy. Merry Christmas,
Caroline. That's right. Thank you.
You guys want a picture?
Attention passengers, Santa is about to leave.
Just remember, the true spirit of Christmas lies in your hearts for all who truly believe. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, boys and girls!
Wave goodbye to Santa! Now, our final stop can get a little bumpy, so we ask for your safety you remain seated till the final chimes from the conductor. So, passengers of the Arctic Circle, our journey will soon come to an end. We have so loved having you aboard the Polar Express. Along with your beautiful bells, we hope you have something new to take with you in here.
I have new knowledge. I learned what LE means. It means learn. Although I know a lot of things, I needed to learn that patience and a little bit of humility will serve me well. Ian, Caroline, and Ram helped me learn that today. Thank you. Hey, will you show us your bell from Santa?
It's gone!
What do you mean it's gone? What happened to it?
There's a hole in my pocket! I lost it! I lost the bell from Santa!
Don't worry, we'll find it. We'll look. Look!
We heard you lost something, young man. But Ram here has found this. It has your name on it.
Thank you, Ram!
Yes, thank you. There's no greater gift than the gift of friendship. Now, who is it from?
Santa!
Oh, really? What a beautiful bell.
There's a note!
Oh, note. What's the note say?
Found this on one of the seats of this train. Better fix that hole in your pocket. Mr. C.
But how did Santa know?
One thing about trains, it doesn't matter where they're going. What matters is deciding to get on. Merry Christmas, passengers of the Polar Express!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Well, everyone, we've reached our journey's end. We hope you have enjoyed your time on the Polar Express. Now, about those golden tickets. Each ticket has a letter that I believe should now mean something to you. If you know its meaning, hold your bell high in the air and together ring it as loudly as you
three.
can.
Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Hello there, Merry Christmas. Hello everyone, remember me? So let me ask you a question. How many of you can hear my bell now? Say, that's a big difference from earlier. Merry Christmas to all of you believers.